I'm Jeff Scarborough, a licensed therapist. I'm glad you're here with me. Being a caretaker is a big job. Whether you're taking care of kids, older family members, or someone else, it's a lot of work. But here's the thing, you can't pour from an empty cup. What does that mean? Well, it's like trying to give something to someone else when you don't have anything left to give. I hear people say things like, I don't need anything. My kids are my focus, or I take pride in sacrificing my needs for my family. All of these things are noble. Noble as they might be, taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of others. In fact, it's even more important. When you're constantly giving to others without taking care of yourself, it can leave you feeling exhausted and worn out. When you're tired and worn out, you're not able to give your best to the people you care about. There's a common and misguided expectation for people who find themselves responsible for caring for others. It's that if they give everything they have, that duty or action will give them a feeling of being fulfilled. The reality, it's very different. Instead of feeling fulfilled, caregivers often feel overwhelmed, exhausted, and empty. This isn't because they don't care. It's because there's nothing left in their cup to pour out. Fulfillment comes from within. Yes, taking care of others is an absolutely beautiful thing. Even so, you can't feel fulfilled when you don't make time to refill your own cup. There's an opportunity here to iterate on your expectations, to shift your thinking, redefining your expectation in order for you to give the very best care to others. This happens when you're pouring from a full cup of your own. So, why is keeping your own cup full so important for caretakers? Let's break it down. Taking care of others can be physically demanding. Whether it's lifting, cooking, or running around after kids, caretakers need to be strong and healthy. That's why it's important to eat well, exercise, and get enough rest. When caretakers take care of their bodies, they have more energy to take care of others. Here is a real-life example of a caretaker. A daughter stepped up when her family was in need. Her mom recently had minor surgery. Her elderly dad was in mostly good health, but as much as he wanted to, he didn't have the strength to care for his wife and help her get around in the home the way that she needed. The daughter understood the situation and stepped in to become the caregiver that her mom needed. She took care of both big and small tasks when her mom came home from surgery. She was there to help lift her mom and take care of any personal needs. This daughter had to rely on her own strength and stability to safely provide care. If she hadn't been taking care of herself, well, she may not have been able to take care of her family. In other words, she had to pour from a full cup. Caring for others can be stressful and overwhelming at times. It's important for caretakers to take care of their own mental and emotional health too. That might mean taking breaks when you need them, talking to someone you trust, or doing something you enjoy. When caretakers take care of their emotional well-being, they're better able to handle the challenges that come their way. As a caretaker, you're a role model for the people you care for. When they see you taking care of yourself, they learn that self-care is important. It teaches them that it's okay to take breaks and to do things for themselves. By practicing self-care, caretakers are teaching others to do the same. I get this isn't second nature for some people. What's great about the Fresh Try app is that you can see that you're not alone. There are so many people struggling with similar situations. Seeing that you're not alone helps ease the pressure we put on ourselves and the guilt we may feel when we think about taking time for ourselves. It helps free us to care for ourselves just as we would for the people we love. Being a caretaker is a marathon, not a sprint. It's important for caretakers to pace themselves to prevent burnout. That means taking regular breaks, asking for help when needed, and prioritizing self-care. It means making small, sustainable changes that become healthy habits you practice over time. When caretakers take care of themselves, they can better care for others in the long run. So remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself is just as important as taking care of others. Make sure to carve out time for self-care each day, whether it's going for a walk, reading a book, or taking a long bath. Do something that makes you feel good. If these practices don't speak to you, you can find a long list of ideas to try in the how-to section of your Fresh Try app. Your cup will be full, and you'll be better able to give your best to the people you care about. I'm Jeff, and thank you for joining me.